It's 6 a.m. Can I throw a party now? Yeah. We're gonna throw a wedding party. Starting at 8 a.m. Our parents, obviously. Mom, Dad. Carson. Glam bass player. Let's toss in an alien, just to keep things interesting. Let's see. Robin Banks. Kyle's already here. We don't need to invite him. He's already home. Aaron, we definitely need to invite. Susie apparently is Angelus' best friend, so she'd be upset if we didn't invite her. And is that it? Oh, Rory. And who else? John Burb? Is that it? Sure, why not? Select one. Formal attire. Yeah. The time you have selected is invalid. It is too early for some Sims. How about 9? Yeah, 9 a.m. There we go. The party will start at 9 a.m.
Oh, Rosmi?
Throw a great party. Apparently want to fertilize. Fertilize with pumpkin, because it's one of my wants. Good boy, Steve. Here, I probably should feed him.
Oh.
Throw a great party. Cook Carson's favorite meal. Serve home cooked meal at the party. And this party is starting soon. Yeah.
Sir Habas.
Feed Steve. I'm gonna clean. And then after I clean, I'm getting into my formal wear. You probably should get into your formal. Change outfit to your formal wear as well. Here, change outfit to formal wear. We gotta put out the cake too. I forgot. Put out the cake. There we go. Serve a home-cooked meal at the party. Maintaining your influence with the jocks, yeah. Aw, Angelus, you still look so handsome in that outfit. Love it. Alright. He could start cooking, I just don't think he's going to make it in time. So, I guess... Oh, hello, there's a deer. That deer better not eat any of our stuff. I hope not. Why don't you play with magic while we're waiting for their guests, Angelus? For the lack of something better to do. Oh, did you break something? Oh, great. Whoa, people are here. You might want to wake up, sweetheart, Brian. Turn on the music. Change to songwriter, I guess. Dance together. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Now that Mom and Dad are here, it's time for us. I think it's time for us to get married. Let's just cut to the chase. Leandra has to go soon. She's supposed to be somewhere else. What? More important than your son's wedding? Mom? What gives? Look how cute they are. They have like matching outfits. Like inverted matching outfits. That is so cute. I think it's time, guys. You probably want to head outside. There we go. Everybody's getting ready. Aww. A sunrise marriage. Sunrise marriage. That's awesome. Watch the stars. Call. Aww.
Zip zip.
Change to classical. This is so sweet. Brian Peterson just exchanged rings with Angelus Arts. He will never forget the day he committed himself to a sweetheart. Leandra has to go soon. Aww. That is so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. Alright, since Mom has to go, Angelus Peterson just became friends. Yeah. Cut the wedding cake. Everybody's clapping, throwing rice at us. Nice. Angelus Peterson just became friends with a celebrity, Brian Peterson. More than friends. Angelus Peterson just married a celebrity, Brian Peterson. The guests will never forget the glamour of the celebrity nuptials, nor the scandalous paparazzi photos of the honeymoon. Aww. This is a great ceremony. I'm just glad that the weather held out for us. Oh, they're cutting the cake. I don't need to eat the cake though. Here, why don't you eat my cake? Cause I'm full. Here, eat slice of wedding cake. Serve a home cooked meal. I could still do that. Make quick drinks. Place a snack bowl. Place candy bowl. There we go. Alright, let's change this party. Let's change it to hip hop. Listen to compliment, be chatted to. These two are booing at John Burb apparently. Be chatted to.
Oh, nervous dude. Gee, Gamma do? Huh?
Let's dance. Dance with my mom.
That'll work.
Dance together. Attend to your guests, Angelus. Call to meal. Yes. Who's calling me on my wedding day? I need to mute that. Cast good luck charm on Susie. Where is Susie? Oh, there it is. There she is. Good luck charm on Susie. I don't want to grab a slice. I'm full. I don't need to grab a slice. Oh, seriously? We're trying to have... No, I don't want to be a celebrity. Nice. Alright, oh, I can't cast a charm on her for some reason. She's on eternal clapping. Right. Cast a good luck charm on Brian Peterson. Pillow fight with Brian Peterson. Chat with Brian. Skinny dip. I mean, we can try it. Where are we going?
Shadak?
Oh, I thought that was okay.
Walk on her, go.
Gazu Cerno. EG. For
Chatting with Dad.
Neat.
Tush. 4 people bala, as duala, as the go. Sim, zala.
Sasi.
Can I not hug my dad? That's a shame. Alright, well, never mind then. Draw attention.
Sasi.
Dance together with Dinny. That was... well, alright. Well, the wedding ended quickly, but that's okay. Leonard is still here. Angelus just cut into the wedding cake. You will always remember celebrating the matrimonial ceremony with a slice of his moist, delicious, frosting-covered goodness. Alright. I think it's time to go, but I had fun. What a great party. I had a blast. All these people enjoyed the wedding. Sweet.
Tuwo klabiglarn van de skije?
Nice. Susie's still clapping.
Witsi, Atu.
Okay. Hopefully she'll stop soon, because that's kind of creepy, what she's doing. You want to go to China, probably for their honeymoon, I guess.
Blitzergam.
But Brian wants to go to France. Where will they go on their honeymoon? You sure know how to throw an awesome party. See you later. What a great party. I had a blast. Slow dance. Change to... Soul.
Barzo. Warwikavar. Warwika.
Bontrine.
Aww. Okay, creepy applauding is creepy. That is so sweet. I think it is fitting for them to go on a honeymoon. And I think that, as much as Angelus, I'm sure, really wants to go to China, I think he's going to do whatever Brian wants to do, which is going to France. I think that's more... France is more of a romantic honeymoon getaway anyway, I think. Perform the stimulus response test in Crypto Shook Head Watch? How do you do that? I don't know. At any rate, I don't think I can do that anytime soon. But I'll click it. Give a gift to Angelus. Jam with Angelus Peterson. Oh, apparently I'm now Angelus Peterson. Alright. Alright. The game assigning Brian's last name on, Brian's last name, by default, which is fine by me. Angelus' party was a modest success. The guests feel good about having attended. Nice. That was good. Alright. I think it's time for us to go on our honeymoon after we clean things up here. Hey, Leonard. Roommates. Encourage your roommate to clean up. Roommates. Encourage roommate to clean up. Fix broken objects. We have so much in common. No, Leonard, don't do that now. I just married Brian. I don't want to see those hearts. Alright, time to put away leftovers. Can you help repair, fix things, please? Upgrade wall-mounted speaker. Talk to Susie. Cast a science glove spell. I appreciate them to take it upon themselves to learn a new craft. Alright, we're putting the wedding cake in the freezer. Oh my gosh. Clean that up. Put away leftovers. good friends with Parsons. We will eventually. Alright. So looking through Brian's inventory, I kind of want to analyze some things. So analyze a space rock, pile of alabaster gem dust. Analyze all of these Egyptian things, tanzanite gem dust, money bag. Yeah, drag here to sell for 62 simoleons. Sarcophagus fragment, Egyptian relics, analyze them all. Sun-cut turquoise, worth... That's a really beautiful gem. Yeah, but I think for right now it's better if we sell it off. Turquoise is a beautiful gem that is making a rebound and finding its way into much trendy fashion jewelry today, which is why we're selling it for 305. And more money bags that we can sell. And copper ingots. We might need that for opportunities. The moon-cut rainbow gem. These gems are frequently used in medallions, though they are worth an insane amount of simoleons and should probably just be sold. 3,180 simoleons? Yes, please. Sell that. And then, yeah, alright. So Brian's gonna analyze once he's done checking out his ring. And Angelus is going to pick up... Yeah. Pick up Steve. The space rock looks to be Knacklight, worth about 183 simoleons. Feed Steve, and then put Steve in the inventory.
Oosh, oosh.
Brian just discovered that the canopic jar brown pottery is old and is worth about the same as originally thought. It was worth about 146 simoleons. Brian discovered that the fossilized apple stone is contemporary and is worth less than originally thought. It's worth around 4 simoleons. Brian discovered that the sigil of the Tomb of the Burning Sands is antique and is worth more than originally thought. It is worth around 234 simoleons. Brian discovered the sigil of the Tomb of the Rock is antique and is worth more than originally thought. It is worth around 226 simoleons. And I think if you sell them at a consignment shop, you can sell them for even more money, even after you analyze them. But we'll see. So right now, now that Brian and Angelus are newlyweds, I think it's about time they went on a honeymoon, especially since it's like winter time, cold and frigid. And besides, Brian really wants to go to France, which I think is the perfect place to go for a romantic honeymoon getaway. So we're gonna travel, especially now that we've gotten, you know, a heck of a lot of simoleons in our funds by selling off some gems. We'll probably get more by selling our relics at the consignment shop. Okay, so Brian and Angelus, we're gonna go to Champs-les-Sims, France. Champs-les-Sims, France offers the cultural elite some of the finer things in life. Sims can learn the fine culinary art of nectar making, or which is essentially wine making in our standards, or flash over with a camera to learn the photography skill. This beautiful country town is sure to please the senses and invigorate the soul. 3 days, because that's the longest that we can stay there, because our visa level in France is only 0. Trip length, total cost 2,900, which is just fine, since we just, you know, came in with a lot of money with our treasures. So, yeah. Let's head to France. Meet up. Oh. It's time for the honeymoon. I love how the gnome is dressed up, you know, in an inner tube and a Hawaiian t-shirt, and he's out basking in the snow. That's really cute. Alright. Ooh. That is right. The country of love. Romance. And Ratatouille, one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time. Being the foodie that I am, that shouldn't surprise any of you. Alright, Brian and Angelus have arrived at their honeymoon, I guess, hotel, bed and breakfasty kind of place. So, yeah. I guess the first thing we should do is to claim our room. This looks like some sort of a group, room. But I want something a little bit more. Oh, this one's nice. Is there anything that has its own bathroom? I guess not. So, let's get... Sure. Let's get... This one's a nice one. This one's a nice one. So, I'll set the bed ownership for myself and set bed ownership for Brian. Cool. I think the first thing that we should do is probably look the part. So, let's plan outfit. Brian, go into this room and plan your outfit too. Comprehensive knowledge, blah blah blah. I want to make sure that our room is private, so Angelus Peterson just visited France. There's so many delightful things for tourists to remember about this beautiful country. Okay. Brian Peterson just visited France. There's so many blah blah blah. Okay. If you're wondering what this Naras thing is, something about my game bugged out, and it bugged out in a way that I could not travel. I could not go on to any of these world adventures, and it bugged the heck out of me for the longest time. Like, it would load the world, but my Sims would not appear. They'd be missing, and I kept trying to find multiple ways to fix it, and ultimately the only way that I was able to fix it at all was to use a mod that allows you, that essentially forces you to be able to go on vacation. And it pretty much was a bug that prevented me from going to any other, like, town that wasn't Dragon Valley. Like, I couldn't go back to the university, I couldn't go to the future, I couldn't do any of that stuff. So it's an, I guess, Enros is the name of the mod, and that's why, if you're wondering. I wasn't planning on using any mod specifically for this LP, but that was something that I needed in order to actually get the content that was breaking. So, alright. Brian's looking a little more European, slightly more European. And as for Angelus, you know, I think he looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, now ready to go out. I think Brian has some... Jeez, still checking himself out in the mirror. I think Brian still has some wants that he wants to take care of. That involves Angelus. He wants to give him a gift. Oh, Angelus is still clumsy, but we love him.
Oh, Bobby?
Oh, thank you, my dear. What a beautiful and thoughtful gift. He gave us some pumpkin seed. Thank you. Alright, so let's check out these wants. You want to visit the park and buy an exercise machine. Well, we're not going to buy an exercise machine while we're out here. He also wants to visit the Nectary. Again, in our terms, it's essentially the winery, and improve his guitar skill. As for Angelus, he wants to eat crepes, which is probably a good thing, because I'm sure he's going to want to learn how to make them eventually. Go ahead and cast a charm on Brian. Just because. Get that want out of the way with his new Azure Blue wand. Should be a little bit more accurate than his other wand. And well, we're not hungry yet, so Angelus isn't gonna eat crepes right this moment. What are you doing in our room, miss? Billie Jean Sparks. Nice. And she's a nerd. Okay. I want to look for quests. Send love letter. Check for adventures. Meanwhile, let's see. Is there a park we can visit that's close by? Yeah. Visit the small park. And then... let's go to the winery. Wow, there's a lot... oh, the winery's over there. Alright, so he'll go... yeah. Brian's gonna visit the small park, and then he's gonna visit the winery. And then visit the nectary. Excuse me, not the winery, the nectary.
Knock knocking. Who's Han? Ha ha!
Alright. I wonder what kind of adventures we can find here. What's wrong, sir? Did you see a ghost? Looks like you just saw a ghost. Huh. Strange. I'm looking for a daring soul who is willing to provide some assistance for an ample reward. Well, you just said the magic words. If you're willing, please report to me Andre Lefebvre. Sure. Attractive. When a sim looks this good, it's difficult for others not to notice. Wowza. From gussying up. +10. Alright. Report in. At least this time Brian's behaving and not taking a picture every 2 seconds. Probably because he's too distracted, you know, by going to the park and going to the nectary. Alright, luckily this guy seems to be pretty close by.
Ooh, what?
Oh, it's the shopkeeper. The goods merchant.
Lord.
Bugenhag. Satu. Chadwa?
I'll buy some items. Ah, thank you for coming. Are you prepared? I need you to do a bit of underground exploration for me. You should never go adventuring without the proper supplies, though. I have already given you some dried food, essential for staying nourished while you explore the depths of any tomb. In addition, you should always bring a tent with you. As it happens, my humble store sells both tents and dried foods. You should peruse my wares when you're done speaking. Travel to the Celtic ruins. Now to your mission. I need you to head up to the old Celtic ruins and retrieve something I lost while exploring there several days ago. I dropped it in a hole in the floor and didn't realize until I was halfway home. You will know when you find it. I will. He's not telling us what it is, but we'll know when I find it. Now go, I eagerly await your victorious return. Objective, travel to the Celtic ruins up the road and behind the nectary. Oh! Well, Brian's going towards the nectary anyway. Enter the ruins and find Andre Lefebvre's missing object in a hole in the floor. Then return it to Andre Lefebvre. Why can't he just tell me what it is? This sounds kind of shady. But it's an adventure.
We know.
Meet a local.
Zeb du Bombding?
Brian Peterson just visited Nectar. He won't forget all the delicious nectars he will be sampling.
Get up. Kiniafu.
Dargo.
Alright. Little soldier incense holder. Treasure chest of alouette. I don't need any of this stuff. What I want to do is, well, cast a fire, meet a local. Can I go to the gallery real quick? I'll go to the gallery, visit the gallery. Meanwhile, I think learn to make nectar. Huh. Okay. Buy items. Let me see if there's anything in the nectary that I may want to purchase.
Darkle.
I'm really digging Brian's hair. It's pretty awesome.
Zubogle. Saba?
Priaknu.
Larga. Gasha Vivo.
Ooh, grapes. Cherimola bland grapes. This I can plant. I can get Angelus to plant later. And then are all these nectars I can purchase. The nectar. Limor fruits the nectar maker. Wow, 1500? I think I'm fine for now.